call you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, a thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you once, I know it's you. I know it's you. I know it's fine. Tell you twice. I'm real discreet, a thief in the night. Thief in the night. If I call you once, I know it's you. I know it's you. I know it's fine. Tell you twice.
All right, YouTube. What's the big old deal? Man, it's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy. We back at it with another one. Top of the morning, man. Hey, I'm feeling better though. You understand me? Yeah. So we got some real we got some heavy metal to really push through, man. I just seen a segment on Charleston White, man. As y'all know, me and Charleston White been at before Charleston White was Charleston White. We used to clash on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I came into Texas to go do some business and all that, and he did some boosie stuff, man. He waited till I went to a comedy club, and him and his senior citizen compadres put up to my hotel with cameras, like, where you at and all that. Man, knew I was filming when I was at the comedy club, so me and him have a history. He know exactly who I am. You know, I dislike a lot of things he stand on. It's even been some controversy about people taking clips I used about him, admitting that he likes to grape women, and I recited it. They took it, clipped it, and said that's what I like to do. So it's a lot of controversy between me and him, right? But going forward, though, man, it's some real stuff that he be saying, homie. I'm not. One thing I learned about the game is we dislike the truth. See, when you have to deal with the truth, it's a mirror reflection in your face, gang. When we talk about gang culture, homie, we talk about the ugly truth. We don't own nothing in our community. You see what I'm saying? And some things that we need to talk about is some of the rules that the streets don't tell you. Your job is to defend a community that you don't own, homie. Your job, if you're called to die for your community that you don't own no real estate, that is some of the things that we got to do, homie. One thing I noticed about when it comes to being a street dude and just growing up in the streets, when you ask somebody what do they want to do with their life, it upsets them. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't gangbang forever. You see what I'm saying? It's an underworld. It's an enterprise. Now you could be a member. You could be you can have, you can be at the top of the totem pole. You know, you can be alumni of gang culture, but you cannot physically stand on a corner and defend and protect for your entire life. You're going to get older. Your body's going to go through health problems. You're not going to be able to run as fast. The technology have changed completely. Y'all got to understand something, homie. There are cameras on every corner. Absolutely every corner, there's a camera right now. They just did a new update that Meta is going to read all your DMs from Facebook to Instagram. Your AI is going to scan through it. You see what I'm saying? So now what do we have? We have a serious problem because a lot of threats and business and some illegal activity took places between these DMs, right? Now, if you don't go inside the desktop part of Facebook and delete all of that, I highly suggest if you're a gangbanger, you need to start over with a new Instagram. You need to start with a new Facebook because they're going to go through all the DMs. And I don't care if they put something back. If you even got somebody whacked and y'all was just going through the DMs, like finish them, get them out of here. With all of that, delete it right now, delete it, because we're not understanding the fact that, bro, this game that we're playing it on a small level. But the people behind them desks that works 24 hours, who watch your content, who sit in these unmarked cars and surveillance and watching people that's at the top of the food chain in these gang organizations, they're watching. While you partying and drinking, they sitting at a desk, they're watching. They're watching the Instagrams. This is how I think. Now that let me tell you something. Once you take off the glasses and you see the world for what it really is, you realize, man, you've been playing at a small level this whole time. Because when you look at the infrastructure of gang culture, you know what I'm saying? And this is just me. See, a lot of people would not like for me to say this because it's a reflection of who we are and what we are. But see, the ugly truth scares people. So we like to ignore it. This is the thing. We don't tell our young YNs, our soldiers, hey, bro, you balling right now. Go get you a lawyer. Go get you a lawyer. Go, man, you got 30,000. Trust me, this will save your life. Go put 5 bands up. Go give it to the lawyer as a retainer. Don't even touch it. You can always get the money back. Just give it to him as a retainer. You see what I'm saying? We don't tell our YNs to go get a lawyer, right? That's one. 2, we don't never tell our YNs to go own something in our community. Hey, you got right now, all y'all just hit on a lick. That's 300,000. Everybody put 20,000 up and go buy this liquor store. Go buy that laundromat. We don't give advice to the YNs on how they should actually move forward with expanding whatever they accomplish in life. 3, we don't tell our YNs to have a plan after gang culture. We don't tell nobody what you want to do when you know what I'm saying, when your number get called and when you get too old, you can't do this shit forever. We don't have those conversations with our little homies. We don't talk about, you know, because there's no role models to say it. And the ones who do say it, you know, when you get your life together and you start building a life outside of where you come from, people gonna attack your character. I don't care if you was putting in work for 20, 30 years. Once you stop and, you know, doing the same thing you used to do, now you consider a buster, a mark, or you can't go over there no more because you're not participating. And half the people that's saying that shit is the ones who not even putting in work. Half the people that's the politicking on that higher level are not even the ones that's actually out there getting busy. They're surviving off of what they used to do. You know what I'm saying? And when we look at what we all used to do, homie, we used to get on that blacktop and we, you know, we was committed to, I'm gonna be honest, you know, taking lives, homie. We was committed to taking lives. It was nothing. You know, all we needed was a reason. You know, when we think about this game, homie, we are the worst animal species on this planet because animals only kill to survive, to eat. See, when mankind as men, you know, we kill over oceans. We kill because you disrespected me. We kill because, you know, you said something to my wife. See, this the ugly truth. This the shit. Let's take off the glasses for a minute. Let's just see the world for what it really is, gang. Because when we talk about this shit, let me tell you something. Only time that and what they don't tell you is the only time you only need a gun is for our own people. The only time we need a gun is to protect ourselves from our own skin color. We don't need a gun for no other race. Well, sometimes people are like, no, you ain't too, man. You got to worry about the message. Come on, bro. That's been like that for years. But at the end of the day, we know, you know, it's nothing to go spin that block and knock somebody taco off they plate. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it goes vice versa. But at the same time, homie, majority of the time, we only need a gun for our own people. We don't need a gun for anything outside of gang culture. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time we need a gun. Now, we go get to what Charleston White said, homie. We don't own it, homie. We don't own shit. And when I hear, trust me, I dislike Charleston White 1,000 times more than a lot of y'all because me and him used to clash on this internet. You know what I'm saying? When he actually had a YouTube channel before, he had to turn against his own people for profit. And when you understand his logic of why he did it is we all pretend like we care about each other. We all pretend like we really want peace. We was taught to hate each other the day we was born. If you was born in poverty, you was taught to hate each other. You don't even know that nigga on the other side of that train tracks. But because he represent a color, he represent a rag or a flag, it's time to take his life because we don't like them. And we don't even, some of y'all little YNs don't even know the real reason why you want to take his life. You know, you don't even know the history on why, you know, he must die. You know what I'm saying? That other side must die because of 30 years ago, his big homie might have had sex with his wife. You know what I'm saying? And You took my wife, you a dead man walking, all that crazy stuff. But going forward, homie, I dropped the number in the live, man. We gonna do a call in live. If y'all got some, I see for you YNs. Let me tell y'all YNs something. I know I ain't dropped into the content yet, but when we was growing up, when we used to take a bath, you used to see a dirt ring around the tub. Yeah, we took baths. We scrub, so we wanted to see all the dirt off of our bodies. We want to scrub it off, because if you think that little old water head is rinsing all that dirt off, it's not. I don't care if you cover with cologne, soap, and all that, it doesn't clean your body. When we was kids, homie, we took baths, and we took hot baths, and nowadays this new fad is, if you take a bath as a man, you're sassy. Every blue moon, you should get in that tub, put some Epsom salt in that motherfucker, and take a bath, homie. Clean your body, scrub it off, get all the dirt, the callus, all this about your body. Clean them pores, homie. Now, it's even said that most people don't like to, you don't have to take a bath or a shower every day. You know what I'm saying? When we was coming up, we used to have that big can of popcorn with the cheese, the caramel, and and the family would chill around the house and watch movies. You know what I'm saying? In today's society, you got cousins that they don't stay in the house. He from this side, he from that side. They sending shots at each other. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no unity no more. We don't have no structure. And for the most part, last person who was trying to actually do something big was Nip. He actually bought a plaza for his community, to service his community. Just imagine all these youngsters flashing cash on this internet, right? And they're not doing nothing with it, off of self. Every last one of them, And what your big homies ain't telling you, homie, is that you go get old one day, homie. Have a plan. Your big homies ain't telling you to have a plan by time this age. Hey, don't be like me, man. I'm 40 years old, man. I don't have a car. I don't have a house. I don't have a wife. I don't have a family. I have nothing to look forward to. I have nothing. We're not telling these YNs this. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't want to hear that shit. If they, first of all, this new generation, they're not taking advice from anybody who don't got nothing going for themselves, right? We're in the age where everything is politicized as, you have to financially be stable if you want somebody to listen to you, and once you financially stable, you become an enemy to the ones who swore to love you. Once you get your shit together, you become an enemy to the ones who said they love you. It's for life. It's for death. It's forever. It's for always. You know what I'm saying? I watch a lot of people turn on the people that they say they love in these streets, homie. Now, when you wrong with something, real friends, real homies, y'all talk about that shit. A real homie ain't gonna just say F you because you said something that they don't like, or say, oh, you ain't from over here because you ain't coming around here. A real homie is gonna be like, hey, man, we gotta tighten our shit up. We a family. We give up on each other, homie. And I'm seeing this shit because I'm watching, so many communities. Every hood, every gang got different problems and suffer the same shit. But we don't have no, is it really love? Because when you love somebody, you don't let somebody go that you love, homie. You had them phone calls. You had them talks. You see what I'm saying? Real homies should have plans for each other. What's our plan? What's our goal here? Our goal cannot be go catch some prison time and sacrifice your life, become a slave to the system, and then come home and get and be considered a rider with nothing to show for it. We can no longer just not have nothing, gang. I see a lot of people. You know what kills me, man? I'm so genuine. I come from the streets. I'm like every other nigga, homie. And all I want to do is let my peoples know it, bro, we got to have a plan. And by that being said, that might attract enemies for me saying some shit like that. Somebody might not like who Nina Boy is now because I'm not who I used to be. And real homies should accept who you would. See, if I got to be who I used to be around you, I can't do it no more. I can't be who I used to be just so you can be cool with me. You see what I'm saying? It's the new nigga me. Man, it's let's go get some ETFs, exchange trade funds. Let's go get some dividend income. Let's go get some property. Let's go. Hell, I got one, and let's go buy a NMT truck. let's go get a van and let's service people that's on dialysis. We could take them from the convalescent homes to their dialysis appointments, and boom, there goes some bread. You could go get a nice van, put one of the, the trailers in the back so you can lift up the wheelchair. It's so many hustles out here that I scan through all the time. So when somebody be like, hey man, I got 20,000, 15,000, what can I do? Oh, you could do this right here. And you don't even have to drive the van. You can have a driver. You can put your business right on Craigslist or Indeed. Somebody could go, y'all don't even know how much it pays for you to pick up a patient, take them to the hospital, for you to pick up a patient, take them to a dialysis or take them to a healthcare emergency center. It's bread in that. I'm talking about you can go from anywhere from $900 to $1,600 and you get compensated for your gas and your mileage. It's so much game out here. You see what I'm saying? And if I'm not talking about killing and gang banging, then I'm looked at as weird. I'm a weirdo now. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I tell y'all, homie, make sure you got a plan. Because if you ask any gang banger, like, and I highly suggest everybody watching this live, catch this game. Be like, hey, what's your plan after gang banging? I bet you it's going, shit, man, I don't know. I'm going to get this money. I'm going to go legit and I'm going to start a business. Every gang banger want to go legit. Every gang member, gang banger, drug dealer, they want to do something else besides this, because we all know it ain't no love in it, right? It should be respected when you try to get your life together. It should be respected when you like, yeah, nah, man, I can't go crash out right now. I got too many people depending on me. You see what I'm saying? We don't care about, see, the thing is this, when you called in the streets, when you're a young nigga, right? And say, for instance, you live with your mama. A lot of these young niggas do. And you live with your mama. Your mama said, hey, I need you to watch the kids. I got to work a double shift so I can pay this rent so I can keep a roof over your head. You like, all right, mama, I'm going to go pull up to the block for a minute. All right, don't hang out with your friends too long. And something happen. You say, for instance, everybody mount up. We finna go slide. Then we finna go crash out. You like, oh, shit, hold on, bro. I got to go. Nigga, my mama said, nigga. Oh, your mama said, nigga. F with your mama. Nigga, this the hood, nigga. Nigga, don't come over here then if you ain't willing to, you know what I'm saying? You like, when it was good times, it was love. But when you got to go do something for your family, don't nobody care about that. That's just how the game always been. That's why I tell you YNs, a lot of y'all popping it on this internet saying that you will die for this. I'm really like that. I'm him. But when you get caught with those choices, make sure you can live with them. Make sure you can stand on them and be solid. So look, we finna play this little content about Charleston White. And then we're going to do some call-ins if y'all want to call in and y'all just want to add on to what I'm talking about. So with that being said, shout out to everybody that's in the live. Y'all know it's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy, one of the realest, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's not delusional. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's solid, somebody who ain't never did nothing foul in the game. I ain't never did nothing boosie in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And I took my W's and wins like a real man every time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never told. I ain't never folded. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. So, we going to keep it over here, man. So I want everybody to chime in after this live and just add on to what I'm saying if y'all got some good game. Let's get to the content. Let's go.
Carlissa has a few choice words for Charleston White after his comments about BLUEFACE.
Neighborhood nip. Y'all been hollering a marathon continue. Where's the marathon continue? Y'all don't even wear marathon shirts no more. So I mean Nipsey Hussle too. BLUEFACE. Yo, homie. You got some grown ass and these in their 50s. Every last nigga older than me, y'all. LA Gumby Hoover. Got a Gumby. I'm kicking Fort Worth off the set. Homie, listen. You don't even own the set over there on Figueroa. Hoovers, you don't run nothing. Crip and Bloods, you ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit and your kids ain't shit. Matter of fact, BLUEFACE, fuck your homies. Your homies, on homies. You lie on your homies more than anybody. You claim the cities your mamas don't even own houses in. Your mother is a renter, is a leaser. And you claiming a block the bitch don't even live on no more.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Man, why did I think this was gonna say Blueface your mama? Charleston White, sweetheart. I know you be trying to preach, but preach within your parameters now. You preaching out of your sector, okay?
For real.
You preaching out your sector, little man. Now we just was cool. I know you want some of this clout. You could have asked me to borrow some. I would have shared some with you. Turn that off, babe. I thought that was gonna say your mama.
You say your mama ain't shit.
Now, if you want to preach to Blueface or put him up on game, turn it off, please. Your mother's a renter. I'm an owner.
And you claiming a block the bitch don't even live on no
What? Charleston, I am a homeowner. Turn it off, please. Can you turn it off?
Hey, to the danger.
Charleston, baby. I've been a homeowner most of Jonathan's life, okay? I need you. Yes, watch it all. Girl, come on now, Charleston White. We just was supposed to be working on mental health together, and you out here acting like a fucking mental patient. Now, I could have swore we had agreed on a few episodes ago, if I got any 6-out subscribers in here that know. We agreed a few episodes to tackle mental health. Now, you got me over here working on this bullshit, and you over here going mental yourself? Jonathan's mama is definitely a homeowner, okay? I ain't never been with no gang member. I don't know no gang members, okay? Jonathan is a Christian, okay? Christian by way of Cripson, okay?
Man. Man, this is why your mama can't be a part of your success. She's running around here saying Jonathan is a Christian. That's all right there. Hey, mama will die with the lie. Boy, woo, shit. I bet you some of these killers out here, mama said, Matthew, he is a saint. I've raised my boy to be the right way. He didn't grow up gang banging. He went to church his whole life. Just imagine you being a nigga who went to church your whole life and all of a sudden you a super gang banger. Norvell. Yeah, church ass. God is good. But it's a lot of people out here faking to be the super grimiest, the crippiest. And it's a lot of these cats faking, bro. Now, don't get me wrong. I grew up going to church as well, but I'm talking about people who grew up with their mothers and went to church every Sunday. Wait until you got to a certain age to realize you want to do something different with your life. Come on, man. The only time these ninjas is calling on God is when they facing a penitentiary time, county time. That's the reason why that's the only reason I hold on to their faith. Because think about this. If you call yourself a Christian, you know, you're supposed to love thy neighbor, love thy brother. You see what I'm saying? We know you can't go do a drive-by Friday, go to church on Sunday and ask for forgiveness and then get back on the block and just pretend like, you know what I'm saying, you could just do it again and he's just going to wipe your sins away, slate clean. You know what I'm saying? There's consequences for every action. And I honestly think this, man, it's so many cats that's in the penitentiary right now who believe that it's love. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you could be from Oakland, San Diego, South Central LA, and you putting your trust in people to you willing to die for them. You're willing to sacrifice your life and potentially do penitentiary time for just for the cause. And you mess around and, you know, you do something somebody don't like and some politics is politicked on you. And now everybody went against you because you did something that somebody who's bigger than you didn't like. You know what I'm saying? Or you express your feelings in a rap song about somebody and now they want to DP you because you disrespected a G homie. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, you know? Just some shit like that. You said so, man. You disrespected the G homie. Yeah, nigga, we about to whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? Put hands and feet on you. You know what I'm saying? But it's love though. Yeah, man, I just had to whoop your ass for disrespecting, you know what I'm saying, the top dog. You get your ass kicked. They DP Nipsey Hussle because of a song that he said from his heart, expressing his creativity in a song, and he was DP behind it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to judge that's right or wrong, but this is the reality. This is the ugly truth. Nipsey Hussle was DP behind, saying certain things in his song where certain people didn't like, and it caused for him to have a DP sanction on him. That's not love, gang. That ain't no love. You see what I'm saying? But hey, that's a part of the game. Let's be clear. This is the ugly truth. You know what I'm saying? But we're living in a society where, you're supposed to die for your community. There's no 401k, there's no dental, there's no medical, there's no nothing. So make sure, I like to just lay it all out because nobody lays it out to nobody in the streets. Oh, he knew what he signed up for. How you know what you signed? You was 12 years old when you signed up. You know what I'm saying? You was 14, you was 17. Nobody gave you the rules. You know what I'm saying? When you start losing your brothers to this shit, you start losing your mama, your daddy to this shit, nobody's going to say, hey, I'll step up and be a father figure to you. Nobody's going to say, hey, I'll step up and be, auntie. I'll be, godmom. I would be. See, you got to have the understanding and the knowledge to know if you go do this shit, homie, do this shit and do it with no regrets, because we don't want to. It's no more saying, oh, I did it for San Diego. I did it for San Jose. I did it for LA. I did it for Compton. It's no more saying shit like that, bro. Like nobody care. See, we all wake up with a choice and a decision. If you just choose to get out here, and make decisions without no plans, you will fail. I promise you will fail if you don't have no plans, bro. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of niggas out here freestyling. Yeah, you freestyle. You're living your life, you know what I'm saying? It's just looking good. But see, yeah, God might hold you afloat for a couple years. And then when you get to, all right, he had you in your 20s and your 30s and you fuck around and get in your 40s. Now you up in the age. You ain't that young spring chicken where, you know what I'm saying, girls is calling for you and all that shit. Because now they like, shit, nigga, I need a nigga who got something going on. You know what I'm saying? Unless you trying to date down and you got to have some money to date down. So when you get to an older age, shit, nigga, women ain't naive no more. It ain't about putting that donkey dick on her. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, shit, nigga, you can't come over here and not pay no bills, nigga. This ain't no come fuck on me and spend a night in my house to the good. Nah, that's tight. You know what I'm saying? She didn't bust 30 nuts off of your ass already. She know how to, yeah, she got you figured out. You know what I'm saying? Now she learned your habits. Nigga, you don't brush your teeth. She be watching. What's wrong, mama? Keon don't never brush his teeth. Mama, I'm touching his toothbrush. Mama, why you didn't tell me this nigga, men don't be brushing their teeth like that, mama? Well, baby, I guess he got to get out there and work hard. He's stressed out or something. But no, he run around here talking shit to me and telling me this, that, and the third. And I wash his drawers. And every time I'm always seeing some little skeet mark stains in this nigga drawers, mama. And he don't brush his teeth. And he disrespectful to me, talking all this shit. And he's always in this neighborhood. And I gotta feed him and I let him use my car, and he gets to go play superhero in the streets, and then he come home and wanna cuddle to me and say, baby, I'm gonna get my life together. I'm trying. Oh, that shit. It's been 3 years, mama. What do I do? Grandma be like, well, baby, just pray for him. Let's go to church. This new mama age, girl, you better leave that nigga. Fuck that nigga. That nigga ain't shit, nigga. Look, I know his daddy. I went to school with the nigga daddy. Yeah, that nigga daddy is in prison. He ain't shit either. Yeah, get rid of him. And all of a sudden now, he like, I told you a lot of my deeper secrets, baby. I don't never want to be with nobody but you. So don't you ever think about leaving, because I think I will lose it. Mama, he talking about if I leave him, he gonna lose it. And I ain't getting shot like these other hoes on the internet. Yeah, I just seen that girl 2 days ago. Her boyfriend shot her, drove her in the car while he shot her. and then finally decided to let her out. She almost died, mama. I don't want to be like this. So I think I'm gonna keep this nigga. All right, mama. I'll talk to you later. Woo! Nigga on the road today. That's all right. That's all right. Anyway, let's get back to the content. Shout out to everybody pulling up to the live, gang. Let's go.
He's a Christian by way of knowing some Crips, okay? My son is a Christian homeowner, okay? I ain't never been with no gang member. I don't know no gang members, okay? Jonathan is a Christian, okay? Christian by way of Cripson, okay? He's a Christian by way of knowing some Crips, okay? My son is a Christian, okay? Now, yes, he might have grew up in that area and in that neighborhood, and he might have made some friends over there. But his mama is not one of their mamas, okay? So please get your facts together, Mr. Charleston. Because every home that I've ever owned costs more than your home. We're not even on the same sector. Jonathan would never, ever, 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 ever have his mama not owning a home, okay? If I didn't have no husband and I couldn't get my own home, my baby would definitely not be running around here with his mama being a renter. Jonathan's a Christian, highly favored and highly gifted. He haven't organized his gifts yet. He haven't unpacked them yet. But you.
All right, chat. Hey, we're doing a call-in live. I want y'all to come in because this woman is painting Jonathan like a saint from God around this motherfucker. So I want y'all to remember what this woman is saying, and y'all call in, man, because this gonna get intense, man. She's swearing by God, this nigga is highly favored and all this shit. But when you raise your kids right, and they just decide to go astray, and you did the best you can. So at least that nigga know that. So, but I want y'all parents, y'all mothers to really call in and add on to that. Let's go.
You know an anointing when you see one. Okay? So go ahead now, Mr. Charleston White, and stop playing before I have my husband put you in a little box. Okay, baby? Put you in a suitcase. That's what we do around here. Put your ass in a little suitcase, okay? I'm going to call up one of Jonathan's girlfriends and tell him to put some voodoo on your ass. He running around here with these voodoo bitches. I'm going to call one of Jonathan's girlfriends on you. That could be a problem for you. Because you said you ain't no Christian. And them voodoo bitches, they get y'all. They get y'all non-believers. They put y'all non-believers in one of them little cuckoo boxes. You better watch out, Charleston. They say Jonathan running around here with all the Jezebites that know how to do voodoo. Pick your battles. Pick them wisely. Okay? Because you just was on the episode last 2 weeks ago. I know how much money you need. I know you broke over there. I know you're getting broke. And we could have did this mental health if you'd have gave me 5 minutes so I can organize all this stuff I got going on with my kids. I would have helped you. But don't get on here talking. Some of these Crips mamas own these homes over there, okay? Some of them Crip mamas own them homes up over there, okay? My son just made sure my home was on the top of the mountain. Now, y'all have a good day. Dre is doing fine. Thank you so much for asking.
All right, so we're going to leave it right there, chat. Y'all go ahead and call in, man. We're doing the call-in live. No solicitors, no goofy stuff, man. Y'all go ahead and call in, man. And we're going to do it like that, man. But shout out to everybody that's in the live. Let me just say this, right? People think they could change people, bro. People think that they can change people. They not cut like you, homie. They not cut like you. You just got to start moving different and then watch how they move. You see what I'm saying? Catch this game, though. There go that number right there. Call 747-270-8096. We're doing the call-in live. But, yeah, man, you got to start moving different, gang, and then watch how other people move. Because when you start moving different, people going to start looking at you different. You see what I'm saying? Say, for instance, you want to go to get a trade. You know what I'm saying? You go pick up that trade 4 months, which caused you to, focus and go to school from 8 to 2. You know what I'm saying? You 4 days a week, which means you're not gonna have a lot of time. We got the first caller. Let's get it. All right, you live with Nina Boy. What's the word?
Ooh, you answer the phone. Big fan of yours.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Hands down. Watch your shit now, my nigga.
All right.
That's
Yes.
what's up.
All right. Yeah. Chime in though. What's your thoughts on what we was talking about? All right. We got another call. Appreciate it. All right. You live with Nina Boy. What's the word? Say it again. All right. We got another call. Appreciate it. All right. You live with Nina Boy. What's the word?
Nina Boy, what's up?
Ah, man. Some more of it. What's going on?
You got it. Just
I couldn't. All right. So y'all calling in too fast, man. Y'all calling in fast in the month. Hold on, man. But yeah, man, like I was saying though, right? Nowadays you gotta be prepared to never talk to people again. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be prepared to never talk to people again, man. If you want to win. If you want to win, you gotta be prepared to cut some people off. You can't have the same tolerance that you used to have for certain people. You know, everybody don't want to see you win. Everybody don't want to see you shine. You see what I'm saying? And you got to understand why. Most people don't want to see you win, and it's not their fault. They don't even know why they don't want to see you win. Only thing they know is what you doing looks good, and it's not. You can't duplicate it. You see what I'm saying? If they can't duplicate what you do, they're not going to have the same, genuine, appreciation for what you do and who is, gang. You know what I'm saying? And the ugly truth hurts, bro. Just imagine you like, damn, nigga, I'm 35, bro. Nigga, I'm a rider in these streets, but I don't got nothing in my pockets, bro. How can I tell my homeboys, like, bro, I need to get my shit together? Would niggas be mad? You see what I'm saying? Would niggas respect my moves? Would they still love me, bro, if I want to go do something different with my life? What if I want to move and try to get my shit together? Would they still love me, bro? Would they still, call me, tell me, yeah, I'm proud of you? You know what I'm saying? Because think about this. If you got somebody who always calling you out for the shit that you ain't doing right, but they never acknowledge the shit you do right, then that should be a problem. That should be a sign. You know what I'm saying? Hey, nigga, only time you call me is when you hear a rumor or you hear a gossip. Ain't nobody calling you when you doing something right. Like, man, I'm proud of you. When the last time, as men, you get those conversations like, hey, bro, keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm proud that you chest out chill with this shit. As men, we don't even support each other like that, homie. We rather see each other. We rather pick a reason or find a reason not to like what you're doing, because the shit that you're doing, that's capturing a lot of tension. A lot of people feel. But some people might say how it will play an effect on whatever community that you in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody might be like, yeah, this ain't good for our community, bro. But the whole world is loving what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So you got to ask yourself, as a real homie, a real friend, you would protect your homie. You don't just protect your homie when somebody jump him at the Charleston swap meet. No, you protect your homie by supporting what he doing. You know what? Hey, my nigga came a long way. He ain't killing nothing no more. He ain't catching no cases no more. The nigga went and got his. All right, we got another caller. What's the word? You live with Nina Boy. Yo, what's the deal?
what's up, Nino Boy? How you doing, bro?
I mean, I'm maintaining. What's good with it?
Nothing, man. I just checking in, just seeing you on Jordan. Just came on.
All right.
And basically, I'm listening to what you're saying, and I feel it, because when you moving silent, when you doing things that a lot of people don't know what you're doing, you create animosity.
Right.
Not even knowing that you did that. But with me, I just cut out a lot of hanging out with niggas, grouping up with niggas, sitting in niggas' houses, talking about other niggas. That don't bring no money.
Right.
That don't bring no money to you. So basically, when you move silent, keeping everything to yourself, not putting it out there for other people, because when you put your business out there, man, people tend to play on your shit. Like, nobody wants to see you succeed if they're not a part of what you want.
Right. Yeah.
And you don't need a lot of people with you when you're doing, you know what I'm saying, when you're in your business. Like, I'm 51. I'm 51. So 10 years ago, a lot of the stuff that I was doing 20 years before that, been cut it out. Hanging out with niggas, just, you know what I'm saying, sitting around, smoking, drinking. That ain't bringing no income. That ain't bringing no revenue. That ain't elevating you. It's just keeping you stagnant. And so when you break out of a cycle that, say like where I'm from, when you get out of that cycle, people look at you different because you're not doing what they doing. The same shit. Like,
absolutely.
They're not worldly. You got to get out and see the world. Like, I got a passport. I travel. You understand? And that's me. I want to see the world. I don't want to just be in Mactown and don't go nowhere. You know, I'm from North Carolina. I'm in North Carolina right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, now the economy is, you got to get off your ass and get it yourself, because ain't nobody going to give it to you. Ain't nobody going to look out for you. Ain't nobody going to even call you and say congratulations on the move you just made. It's more like they're going to talk shit about you, because it's like you're not telling your business. Around here, people feel like you've been secretive, or you been, you know, you up to something. But my thing is, you shouldn't have to explain what you're doing to anybody.
Right.
As long as you're not out here knocking people upside the head or killing people or bringing, you know what I'm saying, destruction to your community. If you out here handling your business and you doing what you're supposed to do, why does it matter if the next man don't know what you're doing? It don't matter, bro. Just be happy that I'm in good health. I'm taking care of my fam and everything is good. But you know what I'm saying? It's like niggas is like bitches, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, niggas got female tendencies, man. It's like you got to check in with motherfuckers, or else it's like you ain't down for like, why I gotta call and check in with niggas? niggas ain't calling and checking on me.
Right.
Like, I don't even know what be going on with my family, because I feel like I'm the black sheep of the family. Like, I ain't even know a family member was getting married last week, because niggas don't even call me and tell me shit.
Right.
Niggas don't see my car in the yard. Niggas call me on the phone.
Right.
If some family function going on, just call me. I've been missing all the shit because motherfuckers feel like I don't fuck with them because the way I move. I feel like I need to get up and go get my money. I don't need to call nobody or anything saying, yo, man, I'm about to go make this money.
Yeah.
Nigga, just get up and go do you.
Yeah. You don't got to explain.
And that's how I play it. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I'm my own man. You know, if I feel pain, I'm the only one that's going to feel it.
Power on.
Yeah. No, that's real.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Get paid. I'm the only one that's paying them.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Yeah. Real shit. All right, brother. I got to take this next call, though.
200, 350. I'm a little short.
Yeah.
Nigga might get it to me, but guess what? They're going to be talking about me on the street.
Right. So look, I got to take this. Yeah, I got.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
look, bro. I got
any man that don't need no man to hold his hand to go out and get where he need to get to make sure his circumference is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need nobody to make moves with me. I'm dolo everywhere. I go anywhere by myself. You know, I always.
we had. Hold that thought, bro. We got to take the next caller.
I'm dolo everywhere. I go anywhere.
What's the word?
Happen, but
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I say any man should move. You know, any man should stand on his own too and move accordingly. And you're gonna be all right out here.
Right. So look, bro, I got to take this next call. So I'm gonna hold that thought, though. I got to take this next call. Yo, what's the word?
What's up with the name?
Oh man, some more of it. What's happening?
Hello?
Yeah.
What's up with the name?
Oh, some more of it was good.
Shit, I'm calling from Mississippi. Shit, I like what you're doing, big dog.
Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, what's the word, man?
Shit, I'm calling from Mississippi. Shit, I like what you're doing, big dog.
Appreciate it. Yeah, what's the word, man?
Yeah. So, all right. So look, when y'all call in, right? When y'all call in, gang, make sure when y'all call in, make sure you turn off the TV, because when you calling in, it's gonna be an echo. You smelling what I'm selling? Yeah, he got to get the off the speaker. Yeah, so that's what we got to do, man. Y'all got to make sure when y'all call in, don't turn the TV down. But yeah, catch this game, bro. And shout out to bro that was spitting that game, because you know when you, in order to elevate, gang, you got to separate yourself, gang. Like, it's no more explaining to somebody what you got to do. It ain't no more, checking in. Just imagine you 35 years old and you getting your ass kicked in the streets for not checking in. What that says about your value? You got to look at your value, nigga. Like, nigga, if you a real one out here, bro, you not checking in with somebody because you have to have an attendance record. You a grown man. Why you got to check in as a grown man? That's out, bro. It's certain things about life where you got to be okay to go against the grain. You can't let no another man dictate your life for you, man. You was born by yourself. You gonna die a man. You're gonna die by yourself. Let's just be clear about this. A lot of y'all play into these roles as if, yeah, we ain't here. A lot of y'all got a kid when you're a young homie, you have expectations, right? You ain't put in enough work. You ain't kicked in your dues. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, we're not telling these little YNs, bro, everybody don't got to take the same route. It's okay for, hey, catch this game, bro. Go start a security company, man. You know what I'm saying? That way, when we got to move with pistols, if one of the homies is rappers, we already got a little homie who started a security company that's licensed armed. So that way we can go with security. You know what I'm saying? Let's go invest in a security company. I got a partner from Inglewood Families, right? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Manchester. That nigga got a security company. You understand what I'm saying? He has his own security company. He's the new A&R for Death Row. So shout out to my nigga Manchester, right? He just look at the assets that he's bringing to the table. Just imagine you having all these expectations from somebody, but you're not giving nothing in return. I tell you all the time, man, if you can't be used, you're useless. Don't nobody care about how many people you can knock out. Man, it's somebody out here that can knock you out too. Don't nobody care about that, gang. We're getting to the point where if you're 30 years, scratch that, 25 years old, bro. If you don't have a plan, you're going to fail. Yes, we're caught up in the social media era, but the ones who are old enough, we wasn't born in the social media era. So we can't buy into this. When we was growing up, y'all remember? Shit, nigga, we had to stay outside till the lights came on. You understand what I'm saying? And don't you dare try to come in the house and get some water. And you go in there and you sneak, oh, it's thirsty. Well, use some water hose. Oh, you want to come in? Take your ass. Go to bed. Go to bed. I'm not sleepy yet. Now, I told you, don't bring your ass in this house. What you do? Put your ass in this house. Hell yeah. Get in the tub. You remember when you was kids and, mama or grandma, they run that hot water too. Nah, nigga will knock the dirt off your ass. Nigga put his foot in the tub. This is us as kids. It's hot. Get your scary ass in this tub. Yeah, nigga grow up to be a killer now. But that little nigga, your mama sitting right there. Yeah, Jonathan was scared to nigga, his little light ass looked like hot dog water in the bathtub. Yeah. Mommy, read me a bedtime story. I'm scared of the dark. Mommy, yeah, all that shit. Nigga grow up at 17 years old. Now you run around with 30 tattoos on your face. You a killer and all that shit. Yeah, let's talk about it. Some of y'all right now, your son ain't even like that. But he hanging around the worst of the worst around here, and it look good because you mix with something, and he got some long hair, he got tattoos, and some of these little ugly girls went and bought him some jewelry and some shit. Now he feeling like he's something, and this is what it came out to. It became a fashion, it became a fad. Like man, I remember we used to wear 3X t-shirts. Man, you see what I'm saying? Like, if you think about it, we didn't have caller ID. we were just talking about, remember having the cell phone where you used to have to pay for your minutes? And then somebody was like, yeah, and it was free after 9. Yeah, 300 minutes for like $60 or some shit. And you had to pay it was free after 9. You know what I'm saying? That's when, you know, we wasn't running our mouths on the internet. We was cautious of what we said through the daytime. You see what I'm saying? We wasn't calling, sitting on the phone, playing games and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, that didn't happen. Nigga had to pay for that shit. Yeah, nigga, nigga ain't what? Then, you know, it was cool to, you know, take your chick to the movies. Remember, you could go to the movies, you could go buy some drink, sneak the bottle up in there, you know, get 2 Coca-Colas, and you got some Hennessy and Coke. Now y'all getting drunk, watching the movie, eating popcorn. Y'all done hit the blunt already, so y'all high, y'all laughing and shit. Nowadays, a movie date, that's under the bare minimum. A movie, I do not wish to go to the movies with you. Take me to STK or Ocean Steak 48 and all this. Now you got to spend $1,000 just to show her you like her. I remember when that type of treatment was supposed to be for a wife. Now, what's the point of getting married when the requirements for a wife is equivalent to a girlfriend? Y'all got to look at the game. It's changed tremendously. I remember, you know, going to Six Flags where, you know, your mama couldn't afford all that fucking Six Flags shit. Everything was $26 and $30 where you was packing lunches and chips and shit. Y'all remember that shit? Remember when everybody used to get their backpacks and go down to the community pool center and everybody would go swimming and have fun when people actually came together? You see what I'm saying? It ain't no, half the community pools are shut down. It's a dangerous place to even take your kids. Now we living in a life where people want to live an upper echelon life. We're celebrating failure, homie. Let's keep it real. We celebrating failure. We every weekend, when you get your check, you know, you're going down to your communities, homie, and you're spending all your money on liquor and weed. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go buy an outfit because it's Friday. You want somebody to see you. You want somebody to you know what I noticed? A lot of y'all ninjas out here, you want somebody to compliment how you look. And it's nothing but niggas out here. Yeah, nigga, it's a sausage party. Yeah, nigga, yeah, you look cute today, nigga. Yeah, that's the new purple jeans. Bruh, them motherfuckers like 800, huh? You ain't even knowing that nigga, you like, I spent like 850, bro. Oh, what? Them the new Dior's? Nigga, you spent 600. Yep, see, the nigga over there, he counting your outfit on. You feel me? Hey, bro, let me hold $50, bro. You feel me? Yeah, nigga, you got it, nigga. Nah, you bad, right? Yeah, because think about it. A lot of these YNs out here, they're buying designer jeans, shoes, all that shit, but then they run around here asking for money. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about, nigga, nah, nigga, I just want to blow your money, nigga. All that weird, man, shit ain't real no more, gang. Shit is not real, bro. Because let me tell you something. A real homie is going to be like, hey, bro, see if your job hiring. How many times you got niggas out here that's actually working? These niggas ain't asking you to, see if your job is hiring, bro. They like, oh, bro, let me hold something. They don't want to go get the job. They want to hold something, nigga. You get what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. If you fall and catch this game, if you falling out with toxic arguments with people that you ain't ever fell out with, you better understand something, homie. They've been dying to argue with, get into it with you like that. They got a lot of people, man, that's been dying to get into it with you like that. Salute to everybody, man. Hey, we doing the call in live. Yeah, I got you, gang. I got you. But now on some real ish though, homie. What do we own in our communities? Let's be clear. What do we got? It's been 40-something years. You mean to tell me that none of us have made it into becoming a city councilman where we can actually, what's wrong with being a ninja from your neighborhood and you excel, you thrive. Now you're a city councilman. Now you handling look, bro, you become a liaison for the city. You see what I'm saying? Change some of these bills, change some of these laws. It's man, the resources is here. It's no longer saying, hey, nigga, I'm from the set. I'm gonna die from this. Why can't be a nigga that's corporate blood? Why you can't be a corporate crip? Why you can't be the nigga that's helping? You know what? Hey, look, man, they about to, even if you not like that, God forgive me, I don't mean to say it like this, but even if you was a dirty one, you know what I'm saying? You like, hey, tell the homies, hey, don't go down there, man. They finna go raid that shit. Nobody made it inside to to the masses. Everybody is still at the bottom level. And why? Is because we don't want nobody to excel past us, because it's going to make us feel like we ain't shit. So instead of, you know what the Mexicans do? Some of the, believe it or not, some of these Mexicans, I'm not saying that we need to do it, because we all know in our culture, we despise police officers. We would never tell our youngins to go be a police officer and try to get the division in our hood to watch out for us while we're selling. We don't do that. We don't like that. We despise that. And that's just our way of thinking, right? Once again, because we already know that we got to use a gun for each other. Only time that we go buy guns because of us. Only people that's a danger to us is us. We at war with ourselves. You see what I'm saying? But some of these Mexican gangs, you better believe that they're sending their little cousins and shit. Hey, mijo. Hey, little mijo, go to school, dog. Yeah, go be an officer. One day you can help me get out of jail. All right, for sure, Pedro. Yeah, he go become an officer and he thrives, you know, and he, you know what? Hey, what you doing? Hey, I can't save your homies, but get out of there. Everybody finna go get hit. And that's how they get away. We can't even move like how the people move on the chessboard, because our brains is conditioned to hate each other. We gotta hate each other for success. We want success handed to us over something that our forefathers and our elders before us never accomplished. Because all right, we got Indiana. Hold on. Who remember growing up where they told you to get a job and keep your head down? Live with Nina Boy. What's the word? Hold on. Let me turn on the speaker. Say it again.
Yeah, that was real about what you just said about, black folks, we ain't asking each other to join the police force, and we buy guns for us. Well, that's in California, man. Out here in Indiana and the Midwest and stuff, that's what I be telling everybody. The Spanish population has made it out here to where we from. I'm from Indiana, and we didn't grow up with no Spanish people, but they are some racist people, man. They clutch their purses when they're around us. They do all that. You hear me, man?
Yeah. That's real. That's
hello.
Yeah. Go ahead. You speaking? I'm listening. Keep going.
Yo.
Can
you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you clear.
Well, I don't know if you hear me or not. Anyway, like I say, they do all that stuff.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go ahead.
And my thing is, we've never been around them. We didn't grow up with them. You see what I'm saying? We didn't even grow up with Spanish people. We don't know nothing about them. I'm from fucking Indianapolis, Indiana, and we did not grow up with them people. So why are they so prejudiced against us? They think that they white. The Mexican population out here think that they white people out here. They do. Man, look, man, I can go get my little granddaughter right now because we had a snow day. Now watch this. Now, and I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. Hey, Fat. Say something, baby. Fat. What that little Mexican boy tell you to do? When y'all was on the bus, answer the question. What did he tell you to go pick?
Oh, cotton.
What did he gonna tell you to do?
Cotton. Go pick cotton.
What did the little Mexican boy tell you to do?
Go pick cotton.
And you goddamn right. See, that's what they think. They think they white out here. See, that's what we fight. We fight these white folks out here. That's what y'all folks from California ain't understanding.
Yeah.
Because whether you believe it or not, the Crips and the Bloods are our army. They are our army.
Right.
Crips, Bloods, Vice Lords, GDs, BDs, all of them. Because we ain't got nobody else to fight, help us fight.
Right. Look, I got to take this next call, but I'm going to get back with you, bro.
Prepare for war out here.
Yeah, I had to take that next call. What's good? You live with Nina Boy. Hold on. Yeah, you live with Nina Boy. What's the word?
What's up, Nina? This dirty weather.
What's good with it?
Hey, I wanted to, because I see how, worldly you is now, and I'm loving it. I love your journey where you started. And I got a topic for you that if you could please expound on for me. And that topic is about people coming home from prison, telling these war stories, but really they ain't updating the system on how prison really is. And it ain't nothing like it was. So it's got these people, this group of people that come home and glorify this prison life. And I'm here to tell you, I go in prison once a month, sometimes twice a month, to play softball and fellowship with the inmates, and it ain't nothing like it was. And damn near sometimes I feel like all the work I put in was for nothing, because now prison is like a college. So it ain't no tough shit coming up out of there no more. That's my opinion. Can you care to expound?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a generational change. You see what I'm saying? Nowadays, the authenticity of you know what it is to go in a man and leave a man, and it had a shift change. You know, a lot of this shit, man, they making it a fact. You know, it's about, you know, even now, man, a lot of these cats that's coming home with these war stories, man, they lying because they operating off of what somebody else told them. A lot of this shit, man, I actually see a lot of niggas having a little bit more structure now. Like they actually trying to get their shit together, because we living in a society, gang, where, you know, when you come home, if you ain't getting your shit right, you dead in the water. It's no way you go thrive in these streets, because it's no more excuses saying you can't get a job. Remember niggas say, oh, they ain't hiring. Remember, you can even have tattoos. You can have tattoos on your face and go get a job, gang. You know what I'm saying? I watched several of my cousins come home and they actually thriving, you know, and all that tough shit they talking about, man, that shit ain't really happening like that. A lot of that, I mean, it happens, but you gonna mind somebody, but it's not in every penitentiary. So I can't really too much elaborate on penitentiaries all over, but shit, man, a lot of that shit ain't what it really is no more, gang. But look, I gotta take the second call, so I'm gonna catch up with you, big dog. All right. So yeah, man, let me say this though, right? Nobody care how you feel. Let's make sure we clear. About time you reach the age of 30, there's no more friendships out here where you have to, you know, you're going to lose that connection with some of your friends that you used to hang around with every day. You know, when you'll wake up, you'll call your dog and see what he on and shit, and he not doing shit, you not doing shit. Y'all get to click up together so y'all can figure out how to go do some shit. Them days is over, bruh. Nah, nigga, hell nah, nigga. Look, it's in order to even keep a woman in today's society, because a lot of women are utilizing the traditional expectations of what your grandmother and them used to have. A man is supposed to provide. Well, hell, a house back when your grandmother's grandmother was being, you know, and married to her husband, right? You were supposed to provide for your wife. You wasn't supposed to provide for your girlfriend. If that's the case, then what the hell you go to school for? What was the point of you getting an education if you wasn't supposed to, you know, be a helpmate? You know what I'm saying? How can you run a business that I own if you're not educated to come in? You ain't go, I can't just teach you and give you everything and you not getting nothing in return. We got to switch this shit up. You live with Nina Boy. What's the word?
What's up, Nina Boy?
What's going on with you?
This big shit out of Pahrump, Nevada, man.
All right, salute. Yeah, you want to chime in? Go ahead. You got the flow. All right, so yeah, we getting a little in and out calls. But nah, man. Hey, listen, man. I know a lot of y'all that think every content creator, every YouTuber is always into just Jimmy, if you want to believe that shit, bro, that is on you. You're immature for listening to a nigga you have no proof on, but you got to go with that lie shit, bro. We not lying over here. Yeah, but anyway, like I said, man, we got too many. This internet is showing us a superficial lifestyle. They're showing you that, hey, you can do this and be like me. You're seeing a car, you're seeing the views, and you inspired to be something that this nigga's not even giving you the whole detail to. You got gangbangers on the internet saying, nigga, they don't matter. Like, look, prime example. No disrespect to B Braves. B Braves is never coming home from prison, right? B Braves is on the internet. He's talking about shit in the world that he would never see again. And most of this content is about the shit that's happening in the pen. Do y'all understand that you know, oh, I got respect for B-Braves and all that shit. Respect comes from changing people's lives, giving people a positive outlook. Every game bang that I watch on this internet, they use God first. They use God and they praise God, and then they get to the devil in the backyard. You see what I'm saying? That shit don't go hand in hand, man. It don't go hand in hand. We got to really wake up, man, and understand you got to make a choice, man, because if you don't have a plan, you will fail. I highly suggest any nigga out the blue, whatever hood you from, whatever community you belong to, out the blue, the one who talking the most gangster shit, just be like, hey, bro, what's your plan? Like what's your plan for life? Like, what's the end game, bro? Like, what you gonna do with your life, bro? Like, what you want to do with the rest of your life? I promise you, it's not gonna be gang banging. Ain't no single gang banger is gonna sit around here and say, shit, I want to gang bang for life. If that's the case, you and that person doesn't match. You're not equal. You see what I'm saying? You know that 50 years old, you cannot physically gang bang. Well, let me take that back. It is 50-year-olds that bang. Now, I'm not talking about not being a gang member. I'm a gang member. You know what I'm saying? And I would never drop my flag because I put in too much work and what I did from where I come from. But I am an alumni that's going to tell the real allegiance to understanding what come with this. There's nothing wrong with being prepared and aware. Somebody, hey, look, homie, if you go do this shit, go get some lawyer money because you're going to go to jail gangbanger. There's no such thing of a gangbanger who don't go to jail. If you're a gangbanger and you've never been to jail, just mean that you're sneaky. You're not an active gangbanger, because if you're active, you're going to go to jail, bro. You're going to go to jail. You're going to get caught, you know, riding in the car with the wrong homie with a gun in there, you know, robbing niggas, fights, shootouts. You're going to get caught selling drugs. You're going to get caught. Yo, you live with Nina Boy. What's the word?
Hello?
Yeah, what's the word?
Oh, yo, hold on, brother. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yo.
You live with Nina Boy. What's the word?
Hello?
You live with Nina Boy. What's the word?
Hey, Nina Boy.
You live, yeah. Go ahead.
All right, can you hear me now? You good?
Yeah.
All right, look. I ain't even gonna hold you. You feel me? It's like to what you were saying, right? About you been you've been here 40 years. What have you done with your time? So in my brain, right? I used to tell my little brothers that because we from LA, you feel me? We from South Central and all that good stuff and all that, I'm in Vegas now, just got out of prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a fast forward and push play. So I used to tell them like, hey, bro, look, in your teenage years, you hear a lot of people saying that, hey, you got potential. In your early 20s, right? You hear people saying, hey, you got potential. But in your mid 20s and your early 30s, man, what's the result of you being here? You know what I'm saying? And I remember back in the day when we was a lot younger, I think too, bro. When we didn't care about the swag, we didn't care about Lamborghinis and Uruses. That was the furthest thing from our minds. We was worried about how many bodies you got, how many fades you got. That was it.
Right.
We was messed up in the mind. So, to see it transition to this it's like you watching a debacle live. You know what I'm saying? Especially because we got all these platforms, YouTube and TikTok and all of that. And these dudes get on social media and exposing or putting on for the city for views and likes.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right. Yeah. So what's going on is that the gang banging. It wasn't about financial gain. It was about who you was as a man, how you protected your community. When we was growing up, you was minding somebody. You couldn't come on the block with no camera and showing your ass off, nigga. You ain't putting in no work. Nigga, suck your teeth out. Nigga, throw in a trash can. Nigga, you couldn't even, if you wasn't, see, nowadays, if you don't got no money, if you ain't in Balenciaga and Fendi, you nobody from the set. And that's the problem, because, now it's too much dripping for the niggas cripping. Or these niggas are for the down moves too. Everybody got to be in designer jeans. And man, we used to wear 3X t-shirts, nigga, with scrunchy socks. Reebok classics, you know what I'm saying? We used to wear that shit where it wasn't about all that. Yeah, we had our jewelry on and shit, but that was it, nigga. We wore white t-shirts. And now it got to be a designer, all that weird shit, bro. It's weird, bro.
Right. And not like that, right? But I'm gonna say this last little thing, right? People don't get the picture until the weapons is drawn. You feel me? People don't understand that. Hey, like you spent on this black top is serious. You don't want to be one of them dudes out there who getting spreaded like mayonnaise across the cement. You know what I'm saying? And half these dudes I heard OG before talking about them prison war stories. I'm telling you, I literally just got out. Some of them dudes, most of them dudes is not gonna break from a fruit fight. They're not gonna look. They won't even walk into a Winch's factory with Spike Cleek song, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It was not like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like you said, you get something. But I guarantee you, before you get into that fight, before you get that blower, on my mama, you gonna talk about it. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yeah. So.
You feel me? But I'm gonna let y'all go, man. You hear me?
All right.
Enjoy the show, bro. I'm always tapping in. You feel me?
Salute. All right. So yeah, man. Just to add on to that, yeah. So like bro said before that, he's going into these prisons and he's having, he playing basketball games and doing these extracurricular with the inmates, right? Catch this, right? When you get to a certain age, right, the people who are going to politic on you are the people who are not active. You see what I'm saying? So 9 out of 10, you'll find, and today, back in the day, you had G niggas get down with some of them young homies. That's not happening no more. You're having OGs send the little homies to fight you because they so high in rank. You see what I'm saying? Where they have the issue with you, but they'll send somebody to come get you because of their status. And that's happening everywhere. Yo, you live with Nina Boy. What's the word?
My bad. It cut off earlier. I didn't get to the second.
All right, go ahead.
The second point is the BLUEFACE thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people that ain't never been in them trenches, they don't really know what it's like, what's going on. So when you catch these little ass charges, these little 1, 2, 3 years, you guaranteed going to a 50-50 yard.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed. So all the tough talk that niggas talk about when they coming home and they did like 1, 2 years, that shit is irrelevant.
Yeah.
And so when BLUEFACE come home, I see they was trying to get him to talk about some tough shit and catch your phase and all that. And he bit the bait every time.
Yeah.
And it ain't even like that. So when I say people coming home, glorifying prison, talking about like they held it down, man, you can't hold it down in Disneyland.
Yeah, that's real. That's real shit, man. But you know what? I think he bit the bullet because of the fact that he understand by him alone, belonging to his community, right? I'm just gonna call him community, that he needed to. He's still immature in the head. He know he wasn't on no 4 yard. He know he wasn't on no 3 yard programming like how niggas was doing it. You know what I'm saying? So in hindsight, at the end of the day, he don't even need to even ever go over there again. He's a millionaire. So when he tatted his face and he came out like, we run LA and this, that, and the third, he's trying to be a trendsetter for YouTube. I don't take that nigga serious when he talking about all that Crip shit because, with this Cripping, man, you gotta be a revolutionary person for your community. You know what I mean? That's where we all come from, community revolution and progress, right? But none of us really hold down the meaning of what Crip stand for. You know what I'm saying? So I think we all got, the understanding of what this gang culture is lost in transit. Because when we think about this shit, when you come home from prison, you mean to tell me after you lost time from your girlfriend, your kids, your wife, your family, you want to get back out here 2-3 months later and go back? Where you got to open your ass and call for a deputy to put a flashlight in that motherfucker? Like, you know what I'm saying? Looking for contraband?
I can tell you this, man. After doing 20 years total, man, the time served. Like I always had a problem with somebody telling me what to do. And so now ain't nobody telling me what to do. Oh, hell yeah. Time served, man. I ain't in a hurry to rush up under nobody's control or rule.
Right.
That's some grown man shit as far as I knew. I did all that shit.
Yeah.
When I did it, I didn't do it to where I had people telling me what to do, but there's always somebody bigger than you.
Right. Hey, I appreciate your call, big dog. I'm gonna catch up on the next one.
Yes, sir. Come in.
Yep. So look, this the thing, like bro just said, after 20 years, nigga, time served. I gotta say, you gotta come a little bit lower than that. After 20 years, nigga, that's a life sentence. Life is, nigga, it's over. It's over. Nigga, 20, nigga, if I'm doing 20 years, gang, it is over. It ain't nothing to see. It ain't nothing to go back to. 20 years, your community, that's 2 generations that you done just lost. So majority of the average man, when you, that's your prime. You see what I'm saying? That's your prime departure into, you know, now you up there. You know what I'm saying? Like now the niggas that's around your community, you don't know them, you don't know their mamas. About 20 years, people have already failed on the infrastructure, what you known to be normal. It repeats itself with history, homie. You know what I'm saying? Give it any community 20 years, the black homeowners would no longer be homeowners in that community. The black businesses that's in that community would no longer be black businesses in that community. Why? Because you don't understand how the economy works. Because of the fact that we destroy each other so bad, we paint on each other liquor stores. You a black home store owner in your community, I guarantee you if it's a hood over there, somebody finna go paint on them motherfucking walls. They go, nigga, this the hood. Nigga, we'll burn your store, that whatever it is. Nigga, you don't, nigga, what? We tripping. You know what I'm saying? All right, so yeah, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. You know, and that's how we do it. You know, but guess what though? You can't say the hood ain't rich. If the hood wasn't rich, how come an Asian person could come into our community? There's no black store owners in our communities. I don't know about other cities and shit, but especially LA, you're not gonna find, you might find 1 or 2 in the communities, right? You're not gonna find no black store owner who owns a liquor store with just him. It's gonna be an Asian store, an Asian laundromat. The cell phone companies are, you know, other ethnicities, and they're thriving. Guess what? A lot of times y'all don't even know how much that store makes a year. That store probably brings in $700,000 a year, right? He can do all type of taxes and all that because of the economy, the prime level, and all that. 5 years in, he's already made multiple $1 million. How is it that they could get rich? Other people are coming into our communities getting rich, homie. They're getting rich while we catching cases and going to jail and we dying. We dying out here, gang. And we throwing these parties at these funerals. We're celebrating, you know, for the passing of the ones who passed away. But who the ones who really paying for that shit? When you die in your hood, man, it should be a pot where everybody could pitch in, because you'll want somebody to pitch in for your body. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's left to the mother or the father to pay for that funeral. Black people as a whole spend trillions of dollars every year and still don't own shit. Hustling backwards. Yeah, I gotta agree with that, man. We hustling backwards. Most of the times, if y'all want to be politically correct, we actually, most of the time, most of the niggas who gang bang don't even live in the hood. They bang. So you gotta ask yourself that. Why you don't live where you bang at? You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? You can easily go get, nigga, you probably staying all over the city, but you don't live there. You know what I'm saying? Why is that? Why is it that most of us who you believe in it so much, you die for this shit so fast, why you don't live there? You love it here. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy to destroy something where you don't lay at. It's easy to go, you know, have all this anger and you can go tear up this backyard. Some of y'all live in communities where shit, nigga, you can't, nigga, what? Nigga, you can put on your seatbelt when you get to your city. You know what I'm saying? Police be hot over here. Put your seatbelt on. Nigga, put your seatbelt on, nigga. Hell no, nigga, I ain't going to jail. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all. So, look, I'm about to get out of this live, man. It's been grand. But look, hold on. Look, hold on, y'all. I'm about to cut off the live. But look, let me tell y'all this, though, right? If y'all want me to do more call-in lives, gang, I need y'all to show up for me. You know what I'm saying? Show up for me. We had a lot of real conversation, a lot of real topics.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
And yeah, man, we could continue doing this shit, man, but I don't be seeing the support. You know, all y'all really want to hear is who fighting who. Y'all don't want to come up with solutions, share experiences, have topics. If y'all want to do that shit, man, hey, hit me on Instagram at NinaBoy_TV. Leave something in the comments saying, Nina, keep the call lives going. and we'll do it like that. But if y'all don't show the support, then I'm gonna just keep on moving to what the algorithms say. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather rock with y'all and do these call-ins all day long. I'm tired of just reacting to all this stupid shit. I wanna hear people call in with perspectives and solutions. You know what I'm saying? And I got another big favor for y'all. 2026, I will no longer just be doing reactions. Y'all gonna see me doing actual content in these streets. And now that y'all see my growth, y'all know where I'm at. I hope that y'all can support what I'm doing. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm doing, but I'm gonna dive into it seriously. Y'all gonna see me on the camera doing content, some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? Really, giving back to the community, all that type of shit. So I hope y'all log in. But on that note, y'all stay tuned, man. I gotta, take care of some errands, and I'll see y'all in the next video in a couple hours. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Let's go.
I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you